Welcome to week 7 of the vlog. So here comes the rocky montage of the stuff that we did in France at the Tour de France, and we'll catch up after that.
Broom! Huh? Sky. Team Sky, okay. Bloody brilliant, well done. Come on through, mate.
So I've decided to break the video down into 3 sections really. One talking about some things that I observed about the tour, and then talking a little bit about training and some racing I've got coming up, and then thirdly about the goals and the things that are going on with that side of things. The first thing, the infrastructure is just immense. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as insane as it was. I've been to the Tour of Britain a lot of times, even when it was in Bristol, when we had the time trial and then the sort of circuit race at the end, when everything was in one place and it was big. It was pretty crazy and cool. It makes that look like kind of Sunday League compared to the World Cup. The amount of team cars, buses, railings, cabling, TV. Is just utterly mind-blowing how immense this event is. The second thing is kind of weird because sometimes you're completely detached and can't get anywhere near anything because there's dignitaries and you know, celebrities and stuff like that in kind of enclosed areas. VIP passes get you into certain areas, and you're miles away from the team buses and you can't see anything. And then you walk around the corner at the end of a time trial and there's the most famous bike riders in the world riding past you, and you know, you're kind of chatting to them, and Sean Kelly's there, and Chris Froome and Simon Gerrans and Greg Van Avermaet. So Sagan, you know, it's kind of weird how kind of one minute you're kind of isolated from everything and the next minute you're kind of right next to it. Now, the third thing is a juxtaposition really, how the Tour is trying to be more environmentally friendly with the feed zones now. They have an area where all the rubbish gets thrown, the bottles, all of the wrappers and everything, which is great. Team Sky have their Pass on Plastic and Ocean Rescue hashtags all over their kit and their buses and everything. And obviously there are moves to try and be a little bit more environmentally friendly. But when it comes to the caravan is just chucking out plastic, everything. The hats, all the tiny throwaway key rings, everything they throw out from the caravan is made of plastic. Plastic hats, plastic. Bead-ons, that's okay, gave them to the kids. Banners, plastic banners, plastic carrier bags, plastic cups, plastic keyrings, laminates, plastic fridge magnets, glue. Even the jerseys and the bandanas are made of plastic. So it seems kind of weird in a way that there's this kind of mixed message where on the face of things they're trying to be as environmentally friendly as possible and put that out there, and yet the caravan is basically throwing plastic all over the countryside for, you know, 100 to 180, 200 kilometres of France every single day. I found that kind of a bit weird in a way. I've made some longer videos from each stage of the tour which are on the YouTube channel if you want to check those out. There's quite a lot of cool footage on there. So part 2 is really about the training I've been doing this week, which you can see from the video consisted of 3 runs whilst I was in France. The idea was I was going to run every day out there. It's obviously not possible to be able to take the bike out there with the flights and everything else. And I did a bit of swimming in my dad's pool, but it's only a 10-metre pool, which is nice to do some drills and things in, but my knee kind of did its usual after the third run, flared up, probably due to the amount of miles I was walking and it not being properly fixed really. So I actually haven't done a huge amount of training in this last week, although 3 runs is okay. No bike rides and some drills in the pool. Still, I'm going to treat this as a taper week because whilst I was away, I suddenly realised and remembered that I have a race on Saturday, Upton, Olympic distance race. Brilliant race. Any of you who are interested in doing any triathlons, amazing independent race. And it's got a great atmosphere, really good course, river swim. Last year, me and a friend from my club did the relay. She swam and I did the bike and the run, and we won our sprint. I'm doing the Olympic on my own. It's going to be some fun, I think. I'm certainly not going to be in any condition to contest it. So, especially if my knee still feels the way it does, which is really sore. Yeah, I'm going to class this as a taper week. Try and get my knee fixed still. It did feel good. The day I did my 8x500s in the last vlog, it felt great. My knee felt fine. Did my TTPB that night and then rested it after that. And then third day of running, obviously sounds like a bit of tendinopathy or overuse really. So I think I'm going to have to try and focus on sort of just tapering over the next couple of days until my knee's completely fixed, and then structure stuff from there. So I guess most of the video footage and stuff for the next week or so is going to be from the Upton Tri. CSS, swim, gonna swim 5 days a week for the next 2 weeks, get my CSS down from 142 to 138. Bike ride, I've already done that, I've achieved that. The goal for July was to try and get under 25 minutes for the local 10 TT. I've got it down to 24:39, that's complete. The run, I've got to prioritise fixing my knee before I can focus on anything else, but I've still got 2 weeks. I've got the run, the 10k run as part of the Olympic race, and then I'll rest up after that, make sure it's completely fixed. Still think I can do this. I've done the volume, I've done the times, I just haven't done it as 4 1k efforts as opposed to 8 500 metre efforts. And the food, I've got to get more into a routine. That's absolutely critical for me. Last 2 weeks, I've gone to Lisbon and gone to France, and the routine's gone out the window, and my food habits are terrible. I need to get back into a better routine. The one upside of it is my appetite disappears when it's hot and sunny, so I haven't been eating that much. It's just what I have eaten hasn't been great. So that wraps up week 7. Thanks for checking out the vlog. Can't believe it's on week 7 already. It seems to be flying by. Yeah, leave some comments below. I know a few people have kind of spoken to me face to face, which is really cool. Do subscribe to the channel, leave a few comments, and see you ready for week 8 next week.